क्या चालू है?
बच्चों को इधर तिलक वालों को आगे बुलाएं। नहीं
Thank you, beta. God bless you.
बेटा अरे इधर अब
ये कौन अभी दो नाउ
थैंक यू सर। प्लीज
लोग खान सर कौन
Now, Commander Harsh
आपके निरीक्षण के लिए हाजिर है श्रीमान।
for the inspection of parade contingents. International School Churcher, with a diverse and rich teaching experience physics at BSPDAYWING Shiksha Mandal Bhopal, senior faculty at the Sanskar Valley School Bhopal, Mr. Singh believes that when children are nurtured in a caring, understanding and trustful medium, they mature as compassionate adults who would fill the space only with happiness. Mr. Singh is a dynamic speaker, trainer and presenter who employs clarity, innovation and storytelling in his presentations to a large variety of audience at different organizational levels and holds the skill to sway the minds and hearts of the listeners. His area of expertise includes child psychology, science and spiritual understanding, classroom management, value education for students, pre-modern assessment, career guidance, ethics at workplace, teacher-student relationship, team building, multiple intelligence and learning style. His current innings as the principal of Birla School Pilani, a 122 years old heritage school is driven by his passion towards education and the vast potential it holds to change lives. He believes that his thoughts and actions create the world around him. Thoughts and action emerge from value base of an individual, and values are formed predominantly in school. Now, may I request our principal sir to bless us with his kind words. Sir, please.
Senior Wing, Mr. BSPDAYWING, Headmaster Junior Wing, Mr. Bhupan Sharma, Bursar, Adam Officer, Coordinators, HODs, teachers, and my dear students. It's one of a momentous occasion today for all of us that we are witnessing. We are part of the 76th celebration of the Independence Day and the completion of the year-long festivity of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. These 75 years of journey for a nation is very small time. It's a very short time. But for us as an individual, it appears to be little long. But when you look back at our civilization, which is how old it is, none of us know. The roots are so deep. But when we hear from our elders the scenario which was during the British time, or when India got its independence in 1947, we didn't have even the sufficient food grain for our population. We were dependent on the Western world to supply the very basic need of food and shelter. But in last 75 years, if we look at the growth of this nation, it has moved from an underprivileged nation to a nation which is in the forefront of a developing world, competing with the most advanced nation of this world. We have attained excellence in many areas of life, and we are growing. And I'm sure that when we will be celebrating the 100th year, that would be the time when this world, when this nation will no more be a developing nation, rather it would be recognized as the Vishwa Guru. That's what the message from our Prime Minister, and that is what was our position before invaders start moving into our country. But what will take this nation forward? That is one thing which we need to ask ourselves. By Rabindranath Tagore. And I would request you all that as I will be reading it, introspect, recall what is your call of duty. And that is what will make this nation a Vishwa Guru. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into narrow walls, where words come out from the depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habits, where the mind is led forward by thee into ever-widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom. My Father, let my country awake. Very profound lines, inspiring, motivational. Where the mind is without fear, don't be part of that system which creates fear. Neither you should create fear, nor you should be fearful from anybody. Where knowledge is free, strive, work hard, try to get that knowledge which will put you as an individual in the topmost knowledgeable person in that discipline on the globe. And when we have team of such people, that will put nation into that position. Where the world has not been broken up into broken up by narrow walls. Now, what are these narrow walls? These are our dividing lines which we create in our mind based on caste, community, religion, economics, so many factors. Shun those lines, shun those dividing lines. We are all one. We are brothers and sisters. Unite together, reason it out, and move on the right path where your heart takes you. When you think from your brain, it tricks you to cheat people, how to take advantage, how to draw advantage out from someone. But when you think from your heart will never give you a wrong path to choose. So something which is in interest of everybody, even if you have to sacrifice a little bit from your end, be ready to do that sacrifice. That will make this world a better place. That will make this nation a better place for all of us. Where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the weary desert sand of dead habits. Don't get stuck into those habits which suck you down. Where the mind is led forward by thee into ever-widening thought and action. There are occasions in life when you are confused. All of us are confused. All of us get confused at some point of time. Seek and tap that ultimate power. There is some power which is running this world. And when you will seek that blessing, when you will seek that advice, that power comes to your aid. And with that power, you will have that physical, emotional strength to move ahead in the right direction. Into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country await. With all these power-punched thoughts from the great poet Rabindranath Tagore, this gives us a clear set of roadmap as to what we should do as a nation, which will make this nation a Vishwa Guru when we will be celebrating the 100th year of independence. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
An inspiration. Thank you so much, sir. You have set the air in commotion with your magnetic words.
Leading the march was इंडिपेंडेंस डे। जय हिंद, जय भारत। भारत माता की, भारत माता की, भारत माता की।
Now I request students to assemble for sweets distribution.
देखो सर, आपके सामने आ रहा पोल। आ जाओ प्लीज, जल्दी आ जाओ। हाँ सर, तो प्लीज सर, सर जल्दी मत करना, 1 मिनट रुको। बल्कु सर का नहीं आ रहा। फाइनल हाँ सर, आप भी खड़े हो गए।
तिरंगा भी आना चाहिए।
ओके सर, रेडी, थैंक यू।
बता के नहीं होती।
ओके, थैंक यू सर। आगे
फोटो कैसे आएगी? लाइन में।
अरे आगे मत आ तू, सर के आगे आगे बेटा, तू छोटे उसको खड़ा कर। वन मोर सर, वन मोर। मिठाई लेके पीछे हट जाओ प्लीज।